All right, agents empowering agents. Topic of the week. This is a mentality shift that is going to help you understand how the most successful companies, the most successful real estate businesses are so freaking successful. This mentality shift and the tips that I give you and the things that I'm going to throw in here at the end will absolutely contribute to you growing your business. And I hope you grab onto it. I hope you do something with it. I hope you understand what I'm trying to get to you with. Yet this message may seem extreme to some people, but it's not extreme to the people who are being very successful in real estate. It's not extreme to the people who are living big lives. It's not extreme to the people that have been doing this for years and years and understand how to build a real estate business. So I'll go ahead and jump right into it. We think that when we're marketing or when we're advertising or we're reaching out to people and all these different things that we are bothering people. The problem with that mentality is that we have to understand that, yes, it's true. Not everybody is meant to be in business with us. Not everybody is going to do business with us. Yet we should do our best to get our message in front of as many people as possible. And I'm going to explain to you how extreme that looks and how much it can benefit you, but most people don't want to grab onto it. So we look at the company Coca-Cola. Everybody and their mom knows who Coca-Cola is. If you don't know what the company Coca-Cola is, and I'm wondering if you've been living under a rock or locked in a basement, I don't know. But everybody I know knows who Coca-Cola is. And it's crazy because everybody knows who Coca-Cola is, yet they still market, advertise, and they're always staying in front of you. They spend millions and millions of dollars on Super Bowl commercials sometimes. They had that last thing where they had the polar bears dressed in Coca-Cola stuff. They're always spending time getting their message to you. They're always spending money getting their message to you. So if you can learn anything from Coca-Cola, it's understanding that you never stop wanting to put your message in marketing and branding and staying in front of people because you want mind share. And to think about it, everything I talk about rolls over into real estate, right? Real estate agents, we pay for leads. Realtor.com, Zillow.com. People pay for leads. I don't, but people do, right? And real estate agents, we want the leads when they're looking to buy a piece of real estate. I want the lead if it's not closing in the next 3 months, it's a bad lead. That's what I hear. You hear it all the time. People will go and spend thousands and thousands of dollars to get in front of people that are only motivated. I don't want people unless they're motivated. Here's the problem with that is, and this is a John Cheplack thing, but it's a business and marketing thing in general, but only 5% or less of the population is actually in the real estate market to either buy, sell, invest, or whatever it may be. Only 5% of the population is motivated right now. So that means there's a whole nother 95% of people that aren't in the market right now. And those are the people you need to be paying attention to. So imagine this, imagine Coca-Cola. If Coca-Cola was like most real estate agents, they would wait until you're in the soda aisle, and then there would be all these billboards, and there'd all be these flashing lights, and people trying to sell you on Coca-Cola when you're in the Coca-Cola aisle. That's how real estate agents behave. We want the right now leads that people are motivated, and that's the only people we want to get in front of. There's a problem with that. The problem with that is by the time they get to the aisle, they've already made up their mind, right? By the time I get to the soda section, if I'm a soda drinker, I already know what I'm drinking. I'm drinking Sprite, I'm drinking root beer, I'm drinking Coke. I already know what I'm going to get. But real estate agents live in this world believing that they're just going to wait for the people that are ready to go. Once they're in the soda aisle, the real estate agent aisle, that's when I'm going to go get them. If you're living that way, you're living in a place that's leading you wrong. It's the 95% of people that aren't even in the grocery store that you need to be paying attention to. You need to be marketing. You need to be getting in front of them, giving them items of value, communicating with them before they even think about buying a house, before they're even going to the grocery store to buy a soda. You need to be Coca-Cola, and how you do that is staying in front of them. And I'm going to give you some tips on how to do that, yet I want you to make sure you're getting this mentality that I'm trying to push to you. Don't wait until the consumer's in the grocery store in the soda aisle to become Coca-Cola and put all these flashing brands in front of them. You need to be marketing to them all the time and staying in front of them so that whenever they are ready to buy, when they're ready to show up to the grocery store and get in the soda aisle, they've already thought of you. You need to become the Coca-Cola of marketing and branding before they ever get there. And you don't need to spend millions of dollars. You don't need to be in Super Bowl commercials. You don't need to spend tons of money making these huge commercials and advertising and buying trucks with billboards. You don't really even need to do all that. You just have to understand where the marketing feeds are right now. Back in the day, or still is, but not as much, your main channels to get commercials out: ABC, NBC, CBS, Fox, right? You know all these news stations. That's where everybody tuned in to get their news. Now where does everybody go to get their news? Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, YouTube, right? Those are the news stations. Those are where we get our information. Those are the new channels that everybody is surfing. They're not surfing Fox and all this crap like they used to. They're searching those channels. The cool thing about it is those channels are free for you to market on. You don't have to pay millions of dollars being a Super Bowl commercial. You can start putting out content that adds value today on your YouTube channel, free. Facebook live feeds or your Facebook page, free. Instagram, free. TikTok, free. That's your Fox, that's your CBS, that's your ABC, that's your NBC right now. So why aren't you using these new channels to put your information out? Email is still one. People think email's dead. No, it's not. Imagine if you just took your top 100 family and friends, and once a month you sent them a newsletter that gave them something helpful and something informative and something that brought value to them, not just in the real estate world, but in any world. But if you brought value to them once a month, and at the end they saw your marketing and said you're a real estate agent, you just stayed in front of them. You just gave yourself the opportunity to be the Coca-Cola. So whenever they are ready to buy a piece of real estate, you are front of mind. They think of you. Because by the time they think of buying a piece of real estate, I got to tell you, you've already lost most of the time. They've already decided who the number one player in real estate in their mind, who the number two player of real estate in their mind is. And if you don't have that mind share because you haven't marketed them consistently to build the relationship, to build the trust before they get to that point, you've already lost. So I'm going to challenge you. It can be 25, it can be 50, it can be 100, it can be whatever it is. Pick your top 100. They should already be your Facebook friends more than likely, right? So start doing live videos or start doing videos to share with them on your Facebook feed. Push it to your Instagram. Push it to your TikTok. Push it to your YouTube. Blast it out with your Twitter. And then take that message in that video from your YouTube channel, place it in a link in an email, and send it to 100 people in an email. Heck, if you send it in a text message too, if they got iPhones that'll work as well or whatever, send it out. Get in front of them and just do it once a month. If you did that to 100 people, not only would you have 100 people that already have a relationship with you, making sure you're front of mind, but you'd also have 100 people that now become a referral source for you. They're out there telling other people about you. They're out there speaking the gospel. They're out there speaking the gospel about who you are and the information you share with them and how you're an amazing real estate agent, right? Build your sales team that way. Build your opportunity that way. If you're waiting for the day they show up in the store to buy your product, you've already lost. Guys, focus on the 95% of people that you have around you right now. Everybody's trying to go get the new lead. I get it. For sale by owners expired, that's fantastic. I'm not saying to stop that. What I'm telling you is focus on the 95 and you can change your entire business. You can change your entire life by staying in front of those people before they actually get to market. So make sure you have a really good message. Make sure you're getting it to them. Making sure you're getting it to your people, right? So it's what is your message and how is it getting to the market? And the market is your 95% of people that aren't ready to buy yet or sell or invest yet, but you already know them and have a relationship with them. If you focused on just that and you did it consistently over the next 3 to 9 months, you would have a business that could feed your family probably for the rest of your life if you stayed on that consistency plane month after month. But most people don't do that, and that's where they fail. If you need any help with this, if you want ways to think about this, if you're afraid of doing a Facebook live video, or if you're afraid of doing putting a video out there, putting it on YouTube, just freaking do it. Look at my studio. Look at me. Here's my studio. I'm in my truck. I'm in the Walmart parking lot. I'm about to go get AA batteries to bring back home, right? This is my studio. I'm on an iPhone that has a cracked screen. I'm not the best looking dude. I don't have makeup on. The lighting is bad. I got the sun coming here flashing in my face. I don't care. I'm going to produce content to put out there to help people to grow. Eventually, I may have this massive studio and you'll see marketing and logo and a professional, everything's amazing. But right now, I don't care. I care about one thing. My message needs to get to the market in a timely manner. A timely manner is today. A timely manner is on a weekly basis consistently. That's what I'm doing. That's why I consistently outproduce almost every agent in my area. That's why I'm moving 365 properties this year. That's why next year we'll move over 500 properties, because I'm consistently staying in front of people and getting my message to the market. Guys, if I can help you in any way, come back for these videos, message me, call me. I actually have a weekly meetup. I'd love to have you on it and we'll talk about it. We just work on everything that has to be with real estate. This is Ozzy Ramirez. This is Agents Empowering Agents. I run the AskOzzy.com real estate team here out of Houston, Texas. We're with EXP, and I just love helping people. I love helping people. I coach people all over the United States and the world, and I'll continue to give value until the day that I die. If y'all need anything, do not wait. And my number one saying, I love this one, is nobody gets help on a secret. So if you have a problem and you're not sharing with me or somebody else, you're not going to find help for it more than likely. Nobody gets help on a secret. Reach out. Let's grow together. You guys have an amazing day. It's Friday. It's beautiful. Have a great day, everybody.